Alright guys, I'm back, and once the load screen is over we'll continue with the game. You've entered the city of Orzammar, blah 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 blah. The throne is empty, blah 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 blah. Alright, nice. So I parked myself in front of this tavern because I haven't been here yet. I don't wanna leave the commons before I'm certain I haven't forgotten anything, so let's go. Maybe I should have checked the wiki before I actually start playing, so that I don't actually
woke up a week
miss
later
anything.
in Jada wearing nothing but my shoes and a towel.
Alright. Nevin. You have a name, which means you are important.
You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
I'm Dick, a Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka... something like that.
I suppose this guy is somehow related to the dwarf origin story. Alright, so you knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
You work for Balan.
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Smart man. Who's your unit fighting? Darkspawn, probably. Yep.
Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
I'd never been in the deep roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Reason why people are interested in deep roads is because, well, this guy might actually sending you. Explain that. Who's sending you out?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of Branka, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who's Branka?
Branka was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Well, that sucks. So yeah, why people are venturing into the deep roads is because there are some lost dikes, and dikes are dwarven cities, or old dwarven towns in the deep roads, and they were all emptied when the Darkspawn first invaded. They killed pretty much, let's say they probably killed 90% of all dwarves that live in here, in the deep roads. And there's a lot of treasure there, in the deep roads.
They're everywhere!
What's with this guy?
No way! You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends!
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass! Take them! I want out! I won't disappear chasing a lie! I won't!
So what did I get? Unbound. Oh yeah, these are the secret bosses. Alright. Riddles. I don't know what. I don't know. I rarely ever read the codex. There might be some important information there, but who knows?
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
The things are hardly equal on the surface.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent dashers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
How does the caste system work anyway?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected dashers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
So you get to vote on the next king.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
I should keep going.
As you wish.
I don't get it. This guy wants to work. Well, anyway, this guy wants to vote for Harrowmont, and Harrowmont is supposedly very mired in tradition. Doesn't wanna change anything. Wants to keep going. Basically, doesn't wanna repair what isn't broken. Let's say that. So let's go to the Dust Town. So yeah. If you ask Lord Harrowmont about Orzammar, he's gonna say, what isn't broken
striking.
doesn't have to be fixed. Or if it's broke. I don't know how that saying goes in English, whatever. Okay, Dust Down Thugs. What were these guys? They'll probably attack me. Yep. Cut versus... They didn't even try to scam me, they'll just outright murder me. Ain't that great. Let's put a cross imprisonment on that guy. Oh, he resisted it. Well, that's great. Let's put a sleep. Now you, duck leader. I'm gonna use telekinesis on you. Nice, now you're out of the picture. Let's put a horror on this guy.
Very well.
Ooh, and then kill this.
I see.
He's dead. Oh, all right, you. I completely forgot about you.
Very well.
X. Oh, you resisted it. Oh, that's great.
I shall do it. So be it. Very well.
Yeah, thank it. Thank it, win. That's how we do in this. Alright, so rubble, let's loot. The casteless. So yeah, the casteless are people who are born without caste, which means that their fathers don't have a job, basically. So those casteless people are basically scum of the earth, at least in Orzammar's nobility view. And a lot of poor people live here.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
Oh yeah, and casteless people are marked with marker, so that other dwarves know that they're casteless, and then they basically have free will to do whatever they want with them. So I'm Dick, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
Oh, this is great. This is a great chance to get a lot of money. This is probably the best, the most rewarding quest in the game. If you do it right. But doing it right might be immoral. Because it involves some shady stuff. I'd have to hear what you're asking.
No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical
I have no problem
world.
smuggling
Like
stuff,
about
but
who
I
gets
have
to buy and sell
problem
lyrium.
in
The sacred
intimidating
gift
people to
stone
pay
provides
stuff.
us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of his stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
So yeah, I can buy the lyrium from him for 50 sovereigns, and I can then sell that lyrium for profit to that Godwin guy, and then I can return here for the 20 gold finder's fee, which which makes a lot of money for me. So, but I can try to get the lyrium for a 10g cheaper. So let's see. 50 is a bit much when you've got no options. 40.
You haggle like a merchant born. Deal. Here's the lyrium then. You probably don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
I just gave him 40g, which is basically enough money to get him out of here, out of the gas, out of the dust town, and to the surface, and then perhaps live a decent life in there. And he's just happy smuggling lyrium. Alright, so oh, so he has some guards. Alright, so I just threw away 40 gold to get... Where's the lyrium? Where's the lyrium? Where does the lyrium go? Oh, there it is, smuggled lyrium. Why isn't it in the quest log? Well, whatever. I'm gonna go to Alimar's Emporium. So yeah, I wanna accept that quest and do it because there's a lot of money in it for me. And money is everything in this game. Because
What are
you
you
can't
looking
get
for?
the best
We got
equipment
nothing to buy
without
for the likes
gold.
of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
This doesn't look like a store.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
I have some spare equipment, what'll you give me?
Why don't you take a look?
Well, why don't you step over here, buddy? Okay, so what do we have here? Morrigan's. Oh right, this. I completely forgot about this. This is important. This is actually a very important item. If you care about the ending of this game, the epilogue. So I'm gonna save it. Remarkable amethyst is a gift given to a companion. A certain hello. Almao. I could actually sell the smuggled lyrium to this guy for 12 Gs. Man. That's bullshit. I just paid 40 Gs for them. No way I'm gonna sell them without profit. Okay. This guy sells toxic extract. Was there a quest that I needed toxic extract for? Wasn't there? Yeah, I believe there was a quest that I needed toxic extract for. Also poisons. Poisons are good in this game, but if I was a main character, if my main character was a rogue, then I would probably be using them. But since I'm basically stuck with Zevran only, that can probably wield poison, that kind of sucks. More stuff here. Idle dwarf. There's one here.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yes, I did.
My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
No, that doesn't happen.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I have to go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Oh, he didn't have anything to say, except that he likes nugs. This woman gives a quest, I believe. So does she. Slum's house. Suspicious door. Let's talk to this woman.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
What about a generous kick in the face if we ask again? Well, 5 silver is not bad. Here's 5 silvers. Buy yourself some food.
Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill?
Huh. Well, she's probably... How did you get crippled?
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
What's a Carta?
Well, now I know you're not from here. The Carta's who runs Dust Town. Jarvie has got her boys everywhere. They tell you, and you jump, because they're the only ones with the coin and the steel to get whatever they want.
So yeah, the dwarf Carta is basically the dwarven mafia here in Orzammar. And anywhere else where Carta operates. Dwarven mafia. Alright, so tell me about Dust Town.
It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
What do you mean by brand?
Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
Well, that's great. Where's the body go to get drunk around here?
If you have that kind of coin, Salroka, you don't want to drink what they've got here. Take yourself up to Tapster's.
We've already
As your
been
face
there.
isn't branded, they've got anything you want.
I should get going now.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Okay, so she gave us information for nothing, basically. We did pay her 5 Gs, but I don't really care about that. That woman has a quest, but before we accept that, I'm gonna go into this house. Just look around, you know. Loot the place. Because why not? I like robbing people. Even the poorest of the poor. Yeah, well, that's it for this place. Alright, nothing in here. Let's go to the next place. Which is that quest over here.
Spare a bit for the needy? Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
This woman is in Castless. She doesn't have a brand. Why doesn't your son's father help you?
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no! I can't bear to even think of it!
Alright, so she's basically hiding here. What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he.
Ooh.
I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Ooh. Well, that's bad. If you're a miner, why would your son be casteless?
In Orzammar, lineage is traced through the child's same-sex parent.
Yeah,
Had my baby been a girl, she would have been a minor like me. But as a boy, my son is
All
considered
these
tainted
rules.
forever by his father's seed.
Well, that sucks. Isn't there any other solution? Or that's horrible.
I
Let's
cannot abandon my
let's be
baby. The Shapers
empathetic.
teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born castless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles.
Well, I don't
when
really
he's
care
warm
about
and
that.
full.
Just tell me what you
I
want.
can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him.
Oh, I can persuade her to just leave him to Orzammar. Can't you just take your son to the surface?
I thought about that. They say there's no caste up there, that humans don't care about lineage. I've never met a surfacer, though. I thought it might not be safe.
I've never actually sent her up the surface, or even convinced her to abandon the baby. I've always done the maybe I could reason with your family thing. I've always done that, but I don't know. It's weird. What to do? I wish I knew the reward for helping her to surface. I already know what I can get from this, I believe. And besides, well, the surface world is dangerous because of the blight too, so it might be actually irresponsible to send her there. Maybe I could reason with your family. I'm gonna pick it because I know it works.
But why?
Don't look a gift warden in the mouth. I was hoping you'd offer me a reason. Don't look a gift warden in the mouth.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I can do it. I just need to persuade that guy. But I don't think, well, yeah. I need to find more nugs for that nug quest. Right. So yeah, over here. Tapsters. God damn it. So Ordell, there he is. Hello.
What are you looking at, stranger?
Are you Ordell?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
If you don't take Zorlina back, she'll die. I met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
If you don't take Zorlina back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Could you pretend your child never existed?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
So yeah, it was that simple. And I didn't even have to convince her to do anything questionable. Oh yeah, I can help you. You'll just have to make it worth my while. I'm into... I'm into dwarves. Oh yeah, we can figure something out. Right, so Zerlinda, good news. Good news, woman.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
What did you take me for? Thought you I wasn't coming. Are you kidding me? What did you want me to do again? Your father wants you both to come home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
So I gained nothing. Nothing. She was only happy about it. Well, that's bullshit. That sucks. I was hoping to get a reward. Yeah, right, she's gonna make her son to pledge as a knight to me. No way. I'll probably be even dead by then. So anyway, let's go to Diamond Corridor. We've pretty much been everywhere. There's Proving Grounds. Don't wanna go there. We can return the nugs to that Wrangler, but not yet. I wanna return them when I have everything. All the nugs. I get a better reward. You only need one nug to complete the quest, but if you have all the nugs, you get a better reward.
Huh.
Similar like the Corpse Gal quest. You get a better reward if you bring more corpse skulls. Well, there's Adal Helmi, probably Lord Helmi's daughter or something. Let's talk to her.
You have come at a difficult time.
The noble houses do
Orzammar
love
is
their
ailing
luxuries,
for
don't
want
they?
of a king.
Alright, she just didn't have anything to say.
Lord Balin is a bad man. Yes, very bad.
You can see the...
Sorry, can't talk. A crier's work is never...
You can see the propaganda that's going on in here. Both sides are basically just doing something.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
What quest do I have? Speak to the lords of the assembly. I can talk to this woman over here, Lady Days, I believe.
This has dragged on
Okay,
too
never
long.
mind.
It's an insult to King
Never
Edward
mind. So yeah, the Diamond Quarter is
All right.
basically where all the nobles live. Hence the name Diamond Quarter.
Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change and prosperity.
Alright. That's the royal
You know,
palace.
after all this is over, I wouldn't mind getting a job here. I could sing, tell stories, help the king get items from high shelves.
That's racist. That's racist. How can you say such a thing? There's the chamber of the assembly. We're gonna visit everything once we are visited here. The Shaperette. Was there... how many nugs are there actually? Lost nug. You found a nug. Is there only 3 nugs? Weird. Alright, so Saber's assistant.
Who would dare take from the memories?
Alright, somebody has a thief.
Are you with that warrior girl who's always here?
Warrior girl.
All right.
Warrior girl. Weird.
Huh.
I don't remember. Probably some dwarf has asked us to do something. We have a quest here in the assembly, but I already forgot what it is. Oh right, it was about the church. There was this crazy dwarf that wanted to start a church here at the Orzammar. Crazy dwarf. Let's open that chest. Gloves of Diligence. Search for the true prophet. Probably a gift for Leliana. So I have now Armor of Diligence and Gloves of the Diligence. I only need the boots now and then I'll have the full set. I don't know if there's a helmet too.
Going.
Alright, now that's everything from here. Let's talk to this Shaper dude.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
Huh. Well. No privacy here, eh? Okay, so... let's talk about Orzammar, Lord Saber.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
What's the difference between an ancestor and a paragon? Let's just fill our codex. But I don't... well, whatever.
All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to paragon. A paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
That's a weird practice. And that's what Branka was.
Branka is a paragon, now and into death. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status.
That's actually pretty useful. Where is Branka now? We know that she wandered into the deep roads.
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago, seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned.
How did the caste system come to be? Sorry.
According to our legends, 7 brothers founded our empire. The youngest, Bloadlik, was the wisest and was chosen king. His children formed the noble caste. The eldest, Giachet, trained his sons to defend their king. They became the warrior caste. Shatgyar founded the artisans. Orzatyar forged our first swords. It was Orzammar who dug the mines that became our city's foundations. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading houses, but Noct was wounded in battle. On his recovery, he swore to serve his brother's sons.
What about the casteless?
The casteless descend from criminals and those repudiated by their own families, or who chose to go to the surface and live by human laws. They have no ancestors to guide them and no families to claim them. They should not have been born. Their parents defied their shame and brought cursed children into the world. It's better they die young.
It seems easy for you to dismiss them.
Their births are not recorded in the memories. In Orzammar, they do not exist. Is there something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
Alright, so... tell me of some Orzammar's history.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
What are the deep roads?
They were once our highways beneath the mountains. Now the darkspawn claim them and few venture there, except your order, who enter the deep roads when they retire, so they can die slaughtering as many darkspawn as possible.
How did you lose your golems?
The Paragon Caridin, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the darkspawn. One golem is worth 12 dwarves in battle, but Caridin's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
What's a Tig?
They are to us what a colony is to surfacers.
Where is Kal Sharok?
At the other side of the old empire. During the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
So yeah, the Kal Sharok dwarves are actually alive, but they don't want anything to do with the Orzammar dwarves because the Orzammar dwarves basically sealed Kal Sharok inside the deep roads. Well, I already asked that. Enough history, let's talk basic Orzammar again.
I will settle your mind if I can, Warden.
Okay. Let's go to my first question.
Please, speak your mind.
I would like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
Would you rather wait for a human army to convert you? That actually sounds pretty familiar. Okay, so what harm would it do to let him preach? The chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar.
What sort of charities do you mean?
The chantry will educate children of all castes.
I am not certain this is in Orzammar's best interests. Our castes have served us well, but it's possible this service could benefit our people. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
No, thank you for that.
I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
So yeah, we convinced the guy to at least talk to
I
this.
hope you find what you're looking for.
Give him permission to do something with his faith, brother, whatever. Let's talk to this dude.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him? Did you get a good look at him? There we go.
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head.
So it was a castless.
Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Alright. We'll get the tome back. You, Orda.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Sounds important. Looking to hire help?
Not exactly, but I'm looking for any birth records from the old Orton Tig. It fell in the last blight, and my mother's family claims to be related. If I'm an Orton, it means I'm noble. I'd have my own house, a seat in the assembly. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Alright, so quest for the deep roads once we get there. So yeah, long story short, we are gonna go into the deep roads. The main quest requires us to. But not yet. We're gonna return to Dust Town. We're gonna talk to that brother Burkle dude and get the tome back for this Shaperate. And then we'll pretty much... Oh, I should probably visit these places too. The Chamber of Assembly and everything else. For interesting stuff. So this Vartag Gavron, he's actually the guy who can set up a meeting with Lord Harrowmont.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Who are you? I don't want to talk to anyone that... Oh, Vartag Gavron was actually Prince Balin's second in command, sorry. And dueling foreigner is Lord Harrowmont's. Seek out Steward Bandalore. That's Stuart Bandelor. We're gonna talk to
Your
him.
mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Desher's lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Stuart Bandelor. Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough. The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Well, apparently they can't decide anything. It's almost like the Roman Empire. I can't go back in there. Oh, there's the steward.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden.
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the Gate Guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there any way I can break this stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Ferender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the Assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Alright, so there's Vartag Gavorn. In my previous playthroughs, I've always supported. So there's Dulin, we can talk to him too, to get to Harrowmont's estate. So yeah, what I wanted to say. I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, I've almost always gone the Harrowmont route, but this playthrough I'm probably thinking of going Belen, just to see what's different. So this is the Royal Palace.
Good day, Grey Warden.
Royal Estate. It's locked. Why is it locked?
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Alright, so Prince Balin is over there. So there's actually stuff here. Pretty important stuff too. Throne room. There's a secret here, I believe. The Throne of Orzammar. So I'm gonna actually quick save.
Huh.
Okay.
Going.
Okay. Ooh, class phylactery, which means there's gonna be a boss fight. Let's open that. Many of King Endrin's belongings have been rushed into storage, including trophies of his long reign. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. Take the vial. Glass fractures at your touch and releases a demon. A revenant. Okay, so we're gonna all move. Kind of spread around.
Ready.
No, first you move over here because I don't want you attacking yet. Let's do a mighty blow on him to pull aggro. There we go. And then threaten it. Now I'm gonna need to give him regeneration.
All right.
do mass rejuvenation too. Now, let's see what other buffs I can give this dude. I can give... Well, I already gave rejuvenation. Heroic auras, rocks missile attacks. I'm gonna do this heroic defense.
Blast.
Oh, you.
I'm gonna cast a regeneration. So yeah, my main character can easily tank this guy. So what? Shattering shot, shattering shot. Does the aim reduce attack speed? Yes, okay. Never mind. The archer suffers reduced stamina regeneration for a time. Okay. Okay. I wanna see what the... alright, but she has... Well, crippling shot, she already uses it automatically. That's good. I was wondering if Leliana has skills that she doesn't use without me actually ordering her to do so. But luckily she does not. Do these guys still have rejuvenation? Nope, so I'm gonna refresh rejuvenation. Let's shoot a critical shot. And let's refresh heroic defense and regeneration.
Look over there.
He's actually immune to gold. I'm gonna disable Winter's Grasp because can't use it. Okay, anyway, enemy. Enemy target rank elite or higher. Use ability vulnerability hex. There we go, save preset. And I'm gonna use the vulnerability hex. Why I didn't do it before, I don't know.
Run while you can. I am your death.
Nice.
Here I am.
Now let's activate that again. Yep, there we go. There we go, loot the corpse. Scrap of paper, heavy plate armor, ruby. Cool. A codex updated. The black vials. Great. An unmarked quest. Locked chest. Open that. Love letter. We need those for quest 2. You idiot, this is in the vault. Okay. Some guys tried to actually rob this place. Somebody's fucking sending messages to me. God damn it. Anyway, let's do this. You guys can run all the way over here.
Your orders?
Would you be so kind?
All right.
Now once you're over here, you're gonna earthquake.
I'm here.
Resisted, resisted, resisted.
Run while you can. I will fight if I must.
There we go.
And I'm off.
Oh, dead. Thank you.
What's going on? By the ancestors.
Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
Right, so do I get a reward?
Thanks again, Warden.
No? Okay. That's bullshit. Nothing in here. There's a locked room over here. A sauna. or what? Or altar. I don't know what this place is. So that really is locked. Okay, so there was nothing in here. After all, except the vial. Well, now I'm gonna go to Dust Down, and then I guess we're done with this place. We can continue with the main storyline. I'm gonna wait on the smuggled lyrium. I'm not gonna do that
News of the hour.
just yet.
Two more clans.
Oops.
Something I can
No, fuck you, nothing, never mind.
Change is inevitable.
I'm gonna interact with that thing. House Adukan. I believe House Adukan is...
News of the hour. Questions remain as to Lord Balin's involvement in Ingrid's death. Possibility of
House Adukan is the house that Balin belongs to. And the former king. That died. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Should I return to Nugs? Let's do it. Let's quick save and return to Nugs.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I've got a Nug for you here.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Alright, so I have more.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there. I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
So I need another Nug. Right? Anyway, I should have gotten a gift. No, I didn't. I probably have to find all the Nugs. Strange. That I haven't found them already. I don't remember where to get them exactly. To be honest. But it is what it is. Maybe I'll bump into
Andraste
Nug.
teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
He agreed to let you hold prayer meetings.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found
Not
the
really, I
convert
just
among
know
the
how to
merchants who
convince
offered his
people to
shop
do
as
my
a temporary
bidding.
chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
So yeah, now after some time, this door is going to open and it's gonna be the Chantry of Orzammar. I don't know if the questline is going to continue, though. If I remember correctly, there was some riots about him having that church there. But I don't really remember. Anyway, this Sadie Corbett, this is a new dwarf and it comes here after you accept the thief in a Shapered quest.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
Am I? I'm looking for a thief who dared steal from the Shepherd.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
You really want to die? So that's how it's going to be. Proving receipt. And then it takes a receipt too. The thief didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests that the EMF passed to someone in the proving grounds. Alright, next stop, proving grounds. We've been going on for quite a bit. A part of me wants to end the video, but I wanna see this through. I wanna leave the game and save the game and end the video on a good place where it's actually nice to continue from. And what I mean by that is that I have completed all the side stuff and I only have to focus on the...
You have a barbed tongue.
Oh, there's a knock on
Why
the
do
main
you treat
quest.
others in this way?
I owe you no explanation. There is no writing on my forehead that says, "Please, guide me."
You are traveling with these people. It behooves you to be civil.
You were too transparent, old woman. Do not bring up our companions when all you wish is for me to be civil to you. I am not one of your circle apprentices, to hang on your every word. I am not Alistair, who sees in you a surrogate mother.
No, it is obvious you are nothing like Alistair.
Take your lectures elsewhere. They mean nothing to me.
Why win brothers? I mean botters. Brothers. Botters. But yeah, why win bothers trying to convince Morrigan into changing her ways? She won't. Alright, so there's...
I hear there are all kinds of rules that govern the proving. They get very mad if you break the rules.
So what the proving grounds basically is, it's a gladiator ring. Gladiator ring for glory and blah blah blah.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the proving arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
What's a proving?
Oh, I forget you surfacers do things so differently. The provings are where the best fighters in Orzammar prove their worth and the worth of their houses. Provings can also settle matters of honor. Whoever wins receives Valos Atreidum, the ancestors' blessing. Whoever loses is deemed unworthy. All judgments in the ring are final.
And there's a proving happening today? Sounds like we should put Balin and Harrowmont in the
this
ring.
afternoon to honor King Endrin's memory. All the best fighters in Orzammar will face each other in sight of the ancestors and win honor for their champions.
Sounds like fun. I'll come back then.
Enjoy our grand city.
So yeah, anyway. Let's look around. Big place. Not possible to pick. Okay. Not possible to pick either. This door too.
Huh.
Well, well, well.
My money's on the twins in round 2.
I hope you were enjoying the provings.
On the proving grounds.
Balin's definitely fielding the stronger
Did
team.
you hear about that brand that wore a disguise and fought in the provings?
I
What a
can't wait to
scandal.
watch Piotr fight. He's so accomplished.
Must the provings be so violent?
Have I talked to everyone now? Not yet.
We are at your service.
Greetings.
You.
I don't understand those silent
Alright, so no one here has to or knows anything about the thief or theft. So I suppose I have to return later once the story advances, I believe. Because if I remember correctly, the main storyline requires us to return to the proving grounds. And then we'll get access to the other rooms as well. Now I got the nug. I'm gonna return it to this dude over here, and that's probably all of them.
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes. I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're great,
Yes,
Matron.
it's called
And you're sharper
Alzheimer's
and
disease.
wiser than many people I know. Some young ones too.
Oh,
But they'll probably call it some magic thing.
20 years
That has nothing to do with human
The fires have
human
been
physiology.
somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Alright, so Knockflang.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
More out there. I assume the last one's over there. But I'm not gonna go over there yet. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here, talk to Dulin Forender. I'm not gonna accept his request, but I am going to talk to him and then see what he's up to and then save the game.
Lord Balin is the voice
So yeah,
of
sorry about a lot of
change
talking
and
in these episodes. Not a lot of action, but these games, like the Dragon Age, is a lot of talking. It's an RPG. And RPGs have a lot of talking. Sorry. Oh right, where the fuck am I going? Alright, the Dueling for Render guy actually left. He was standing over here. So anyway, I'm gonna say what he was supposed to say. He was gonna tell me to basically support Lord Harrowmont and follow him to his estate, and then I'll get audience with Harrowmont, and then I get to talk about him, about the happenings here in Orzammar. But I'm gonna save in front of this guy, Vortag Gavern, because I wanna talk to Balin. And we're gonna save right here, and yeah, Chamber Assembly, save. And yeah, see you in the next episode.